In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. Don't let the sadness of your past and the fear of your future ruin the happiness of your present. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue to count. End quote. Every breath that I'm taking, I can feel that they hating. They've been patiently waiting, but I know I can make it through the pain and the lies. Just look me in my eyes. This is not a disguise, but together we rise. I do this for the fans, family and my friends. You gotta look within, believe and know that you can win. So be proud of yourself, cause I'm proud of me. Let your light shine bright so the world can see.
Hey, how you doing out there? It's Tony Miller Jr. here again with another episode of TMI Presents For Your Inspiration. And before I get started, I just want to say a happy 23rd birthday to the Student African American Brotherhood at the GSW SOB chapter. Yes, that was the first year, the first time ever SOB became live, and they've been doing it big for 23 years since. I'm leaving Memphis this Thursday, headed back to Americus, Georgia, so to celebrate that birthday with our third male summit, and we'll actually be co-hosting with Suave, so we actually kind of do the whole male and female, so everybody can have some fun and everything, you know what I'm saying? So I'm super excited about that, coming back to where it all began, and say hey to my fam, and you know, and get some quality time, because I've been missing my people. So you see, I'm going to be talking about Brothers Keeper. So when I say Brothers Keeper, we know that it goes back to the old days when, you know, God asked Cain, you know, Cain was like, hey God, am I my brother's keeper? And it really wasn't a positive thing that he was saying. He kind of was like, bro, get out of my face with that. So, you know, nowadays we've embraced it to where it's good. Like, hey, that's my bro, I got his back. But what I realize is we're really not holding our brothers to the standards that they should be. You know, we got our brothers back when it come to fighting this dude or that dude, or we got our brothers back when it come to covering up for him. You know, he done messed up with his girl or whatever, but we ain't really covering for our guys when it comes to, you know, that whole standard of being a man or being a leader or just life in general. So like, I'm gonna break it down to you, like, in order to be your brother's keeper, you gotta hold your boy up to that standard to where you know you need to be. Whether it's in school and he not doing his work like he's supposed to be, you gotta be like, bro, we came here to get this degree, and you not working like you trying to get that. Or when we at the job, like, we came to this job to do this, but you're not doing that, so I'm gonna need you to get on the good foot and let's go. You know, it's just like, for example, you know, the SOB chapter at GSW, we dress up every Tuesday. And the thing is, if you're really your brother's keeper, once you see that brother that's not dressed up on Tuesday, I need you to be there checking them like, hey bro, what's going on? It's Tuesday. Why you ain't got your shirt and tie on? Why you ain't got your polo and your slacks on? Why you got J's on or jeans or, you know, or basketball shorts? You know, but a lot of times I really think this, like, that's our boy. But when it comes to like serious business, like, we scared to check him because we don't know how he gonna react, or we don't want to feel like, you know, I ain't his daddy, that's just my boy or whatever. But we really gonna say we're our brother's keeper, we gotta be able to come to them and be like, bro, you really tripping, you gotta get it straight, you gotta come to get this together so we can get to where we're trying to get to. And I got two examples that, you know, as far as to me, are perfect examples of being your brother's keeper. The first one is my little sister. My little sister, she used to come to GSW for her spring break, kick it with big bro, because, hey, I'm away from school, she don't get to see me. But, so this particular time, I think it was my sophomore year, junior year, one of those, she kicking it with me that week. She saw me interact with all my college friends and everything like that. So mom comes and picks her up a week later. You know, they drive off. About 30 minutes later, I get a text, and she like, big bro, like, you came to college and you let them people change you. Like, you doing things that you wasn't doing back home. You saying things you wasn't saying back home. Like, what's up? Like, this is not the big brother that I knew in Augusta, Georgia. So like, at first I get upset. And then like, when I come to my senses, I'm thinking like, wow, little sis just hit me. She's saying like I wasn't living up to that standard. It seemed like I forgot, you know, where I came from. It seemed like I was trying to put on for these people that like I just met a couple years ago, and it wasn't like I was upholding to my morals and my values and everything that, you know, I was taught in that Miller household. So, you know, I thought right there, I'm like, wow, like my sister really being a brother's keeper. And like, I think a lot of times that's what we have to do. We got, despite how much it's going to sting that person we're telling, we're going to tell them that because we love them. So we got to tell them, listen, I need you to bring it just a little bit higher because this is what we expect out of each other, but this is what I expect out of you. So if we're going to really do this thing and attack this thing called life and, you know, try to be successful, I need my brother to be there to pick me up and do what we need to do to get there. My second example is my big bro, Michael Hannibal, all the way from Lorain, Ohio. I met him in the fall 09, my first year at GSW. And when I tell you, like, I know he got my back, I know he got my back. He's seen me at my best, he's seen me at my worst. And honestly, I feel like he's probably one of my biggest fans in everything that I'm doing in life. But it's been situations, like I've been down and everything. Like, he came to me, he's like, look, bro, like, this is what you gotta do. I got you, I got you. If I needed anything, he's always been there for me. It's like, I got nothing but love for the guy. But even if it's a time to where I'm doing something and he doesn't think that I should be doing it, he never minded checking me. He was like, look, bro, you should not be doing this. This is like, look, this is where you're going in life. And if you do this, you know that's not really gonna help you get there. So I appreciate my little sister coming to me telling me, bro, this ain't you, get back right. And I appreciate my big bro Mike telling me, like, little bro, like, get it right. Like, this is what I see for you, this is what you see for yourself, and this is what you're doing, and it's not gonna help you get to that level. So I thank Shoshana and I thank Mike for being their brother's keeper. And like, I always try to keep the people that I say are my brothers, I try to keep them, all my young side brothers out there, Gary, Bryant, you know, Jamani, Chris, CJ, everybody out there, I'm trying to keep them because I know it's a standard that I have for them, and I know it's a standard that they have for themselves. And I take pride in being my brother's keeper because I take pride in the South organization, and that's everything that our organization is built on, being our brother's keeper and rising to success together. So I need you out there to ask yourselves, are you really being your brother's keeper? And if you're not being your brother's keeper on the real, and you're just talking about it and going through the motion, reevaluate yourself. And then from this day forward, really become your brother's keeper so y'all can rise together to the level of success, leadership, job, whatever it is, together. Hold each other to that standard of excellence. Don't be afraid because that's why y'all there. Y'all there together to make it. Make it. So I'm telling you, I'm challenging you guys. Today, start being legitimately your brother's keeper. Be your brother's keeper because to the day I die, I know I'm going to be my brother's keeper, and together we will rise. Thank you for listening to another episode of TMI Presents, and remember, you can never get too much inspiration.